A good downswing is one of the common traits of all the best golfers in the world. We see lots of tour pros moving really well at the start of the downswing, which helps get them into the slot, helps get their club shallow, helps their low point control where they strike ball divot time and time again. So that start of the downswing, and I don't really like the term the start of the downswing because that almost defines it as you swing to the top, you stop. The downswing is a separate motion. There's a period of time in your golf swing where your lower body's moving this way towards the target, whilst your upper body is still getting finished in the backswing and your club is still travelling. And I think that's where a lot of people go wrong. They think you must turn onto the right side, turn into the left side. Or if you're someone who prefers the stack and tilt method, you stay left throughout the whole motion. You stay left throughout the whole motion. So what we need to try and do is make sure we're getting proper separation, proper weight shift, and we're getting this pelvis, the lower body, to move forward, which is absolutely crucial if you want to crush your irons, strike them really nice. That downswing is honestly so important in order to strike good golf shots. So what did I mean about separation? So if we take the best ball strikers in the world and we try and copy those, we can't go wrong. So from the setup position, when you are taking the club back, so if we think the first 40% of the swing until your club is level with the ground, there's probably going to be a small amount of weight shift into the right leg. So if we go from here into the takeaway, you might move about an inch or two to the right away from the target. That's fine. What we need to do from there, as you're approaching the top of the backswing or getting close, this is the separation that I'm talking about. So what should happen if we take two alignment sticks and we go shoulder width apart, most irons, put one in here, travelling down both sides of the hips. Here is what should happen in order to get a really good contact. So we've got one alignment stick either side of my pelvis, of my hips, small gap here. What should happen is, as you shift in the takeaway, this gap gets a little bit smaller. You are shifting into the right side. However, what should happen next, and this is where a lot of people go wrong, they stay on that back foot for a really long time. That's what can cause this over the top spinny motion. What the best golfers in the world do is once they've passed that takeaway, this is the separation that I was talking about. The club and your upper body is still completing the backswing, whilst your lower body is starting the downswing. So this is where the separation kicks in. Once we've got that takeaway done, the lower body starts pushing to the left towards this stick, whilst the sweet spot travels up to a stop. And what that does is, that really helps the start of the downswing, because all the best ball strikers in the world move their hips, their pelvis to the left. They move about 2 to 5 inches to the left from where they started. So again, even this is just a good drill, just to go back, get close to the stick, touch the stick. There, touch. And really feel that lateral movement towards the target. And a lot of people are scared of doing that. You don't want to move at the same time with your top half, but you see all the best golfers in the world moving this way. So what happens very quickly in the downswing, if you do it well, the left knee moves on top of the left ankle, the left hip moves on top of the left ankle, and that's one of the key things to good ball striking. So the best thing to do is try it without a golf ball first. So let's get rid of this stick here. Let's keep this one on the left hand side. So takeaway, the gap gets bigger. As we're approaching the top, the gap gets smaller. As we swing down, you hit that stick, the pressure's in the left foot, the pressure's in the balls of your left foot, and then from there, that's when you push back with that left leg. This left hip posts out the way, and then we strike through from there. That unlocks all the rotation that we need. So from this angle, get closer, hit the stick, post the leg, and rotate. So what I want you to try and do is, once you've got that takeaway, this is why the step and hit drill is so good. So you just go here, step out, swing through. Step out, swing through. Step out, swing through. And it's honestly such a good thing. You can even incorporate that into your practice swings. So narrow stance, halfway back, step out, swing through. And it's so good to get the feeling of the weight transfer. We'll even have a shot of this. Step out, swing through. Went a bit to the right there. Strike was nice. So just before we completely fix your game, make sure you click that big red subscribe button, click the thumbs up, click the bell to make sure you know about all future videos that come out every single week. So I don't think enough golfers are thinking about this. Where your pelvis, where your hips are at, really dictate how you swing. So takeaway, little bit of shift, absolutely fine. Once you get to there, pelvis, hips start moving left slightly. This gap gets bigger. As you're then swinging down, you want some motion towards the target, which creates a little bit of tilt in the spine, which really helps you hold this L-shape angle. Release the club later. From the down the line look, if you can go here, move left with the hips, that club starts to go in to a really nice position. The arms start to drop, the club stays more behind you. You've not done anything with your arms, all you've done is you've started to move your body better. You've started to use that weight shift and use your body in a way that allows it. That's why you see so many swings like that on the PGA Tour, because one of the really common things, there's so many different swings, but one of the most common things is this lateral movement. You'll see a really good image, I think it's Rory McIlroy, Xander Schauffele, and their downswings almost look identical in terms of what the lower body does. So give that a try. I think that weight shift, if we were going to throw an object, you wouldn't get all the way back to the right and then move left. What you would do is, if I was going to throw this stick as far as possible, I would start moving back, start moving forward before that finishes up. Back, forward, throw. Golf's really similar. Back, forward, throw. Back, left, throw. Back, left, throw. So, back, left, throw. Back, left, and throw. That was the best one yet. So try these out, and if you're looking for any other help, make sure you check out the description link below, where you'll see a free lesson with me via the Skillest app, which you'll just see here on the screen. So once again, thanks for watching, and see you next time.